One of the most populated city in Puerto Rico, Ponce, had been waiting for a flood reduction project for almost 20 years. It was not until Dragados USA was awarded the construction that the population of Ponce received their much-awaited dam. On February 5, 2014, the opening ceremony for a new U.S. Army Corps of Engineers $215.7 million thick arch roller compacted concrete or RCC Portugues dam took place. Final certification took place later that same year on the 5th of September. The project. The dam was a much-required project that was constructed to cover several needs. For example, to bring flood relief to more than 1,833 acres of urban area, as well as to protect a population of more than 40,500 and 13,200 residential structures subject to regular severe flooding. Because of regular flooding, potential damage to the surrounding area needed to be eliminated. The estimate was $300 million, conceived to save up to $600 million in potential damages induced by floods. The project was first conceived as a thin-arch conventional concrete dam, but this proved to be non-awardable, and finally the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers decided to redesign the dam, this time introducing advances in RCC technology and newer techniques unavailable until then. Other improvements were made to the initial project. For example, it was expected to create 650 jobs at its peak, but it created in excess of 800 jobs, something the community benefited from. In this sense, one of the fulfilled objectives was to use local cement manufacturing suppliers. Appurtenant structures included an integral spillway, a new intake structure, and a valve house and control room for reservoir operation located just downstream and adjacent to the river. Getting to work, the RCC design mix. The optimized RCC design mix proportioning sought by USACE was based on thermal stress-strain analyses, known RCC thermal and mechanical properties, 2-inch maximum size aggregate or MSA, and the latest seismotectonics evaluation updates. The contract called for 70-foot contraction joint spacing and the following RCC mix characteristics. The construction work. Dragados has a long and successful experience in RCC dams, so scheduling was no challenge. It was broken into 5 phases. Phase 1 included mobilization, clearing, quarry overburden excavation, and power line relocation. Phase 2 included foundation excavation, aggregate production, and dental concrete. Phase 3 included aggregate production and placement of 1/2 of the dam's RCC. Phase 4 included placement of the remaining RCC, completion of all concrete work, and construction of the spillway and the intake structure. And Phase 5 included construction of all remaining contractual scope items, as well as the valve house, the access road, and all mechanical and electrical items. Safety. The manifold nature of this construction work, namely quarry, ice plant, concrete batch plant, and dam construction, required a careful implementation of Dragados' safety philosophy combined with OSHA's 18001-2007. Our effectiveness in safety was recognized by USACE. Safety is not a small issue for Dragados, and it is sought to improve and make significant advances in this area to further protect the health of over 500 employees working on the construction site. Conclusion. Due to Dragados' know-how, this project came to a successful end on December 27, 2014. All in all, Dragados was able to see a project through that had been expected for 20 years while staying within budget and schedule. This very successful application of wisdom has been backed up by a series of awards. However, it is not the awards that make this construction successful, but the other way around. Once again, Dragados has applied its vast experience and wisdom to deliver a much-awaited project that changes people's lives.